Welcome to the Rusted Garden. It's late September. I'm in the process of transitioning my entire warm weather garden over to the cool weather vegetables. That's going to take about 2 days. I'll have a video on that, just talk about some of the ups and downs of this whole process. Some of you may have known that I've been working with All America Selections. I'm building content on their channel. We don't run any videos there. You can just go there and find great garden videos. I wanted to showcase here on my channel 10 outstanding vegetables for your garden that are past All America Selections winners. Hopefully you'll subscribe to their channel. We'll be doing all kinds of profiles over the years and really give you an opportunity to find vegetables that grow extremely well in the garden. And this video is about peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, kale, radishes, all kinds of different vegetables. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today's tomato profile is on the Fantastico tomato. It's a 2014 All America Selections winner. It's a determinate variety tomato, which means it gets to a set height, flowers, and sets fruit all at once. And I counted, there's about 35 mature tomatoes on there right now, about 60 to 75 tomatoes altogether. This was planted in the beginning of May, and it's ready already in about 50 days. Now this tomato will only get, again, 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall. It's perfect for hanging baskets, containers, and if your season's long enough, like in Maryland Zone 7 where I'm at, you can plant them in the spring, get a nice harvest mid-July, plant them again, and you can harvest again in September. Just take a look at the beautiful grape tomatoes in there. They come in nice big clusters. I'm going to pick these and eat them today. Let me just take one off. A nice massive cluster full of the grape type tomatoes. Nice thin skin, wonderful sweet flavor, great texture. It's a perfect tomato for small spaces, and it's a great tomato to start in the spring. To have a nice compact tomato ready in about 50 days. You're going to be able to pull off 75 to 100 tomatoes from this plant, and then again drop some seeds, start some transplants maybe 2 weeks before these are going to mature, and you have tomatoes again later August and in September. All America Selections is a non-profit organization. We do one thing every year, and we've been doing this for 85 years. We hold seed trials to find the best new plants out there, and only the best are deemed All America Selections winners. And remember, when you buy an All America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll have more tomato profile videos and other profiles on different vegetables. And we don't run ads on our channel, so if you want gardening advice, tips, and tricks, please subscribe, and you can just watch videos without having to sit through ads. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today I want to introduce 2 pepper plants that are outstanding for containers. They'll get 24 to 36 inches tall. The first one is the Flaming Jade, an All America Selections winner from 2016. It's a serrano pepper. And the Ember Cayenne, a 2018 All America Selections winner. Now the first thing you might notice are the plants are packed with peppers. That's one great characteristic about both of these plants. So they only get 2 feet to 3 feet tall. The Flaming Jade is a serrano pepper type. It has resistance to 3 kinds of different diseases that are common for peppers, so it's excellent for areas that may have disease issues. It also matures pretty quickly, and it actually won, I think, in the Michigan area, so it's grown in that area where the temperatures are a little bit cooler. The peppers get about 3/4 of an ounce, up to 3 to 4 inches long. You can see some large ones. There are over 25 peppers on here, and this plant will bring you about 50 peppers over the season. Scoville wise, if you're not familiar with the serrano, it's about 3,000 Scoville units, so it's hotter than a jalapeno. The cayenne, the Ember Cayenne, is a thicker cayenne pepper, a little more taste, a little more sweetness to it, but the same exact heat as your traditional red cayenne pepper. But just look at all the peppers in there. Well over 20 peppers. You want to harvest them when they are red, and you can see a lot are green, still growing. Very productive plants. These are both perfect for container gardens. You can see I'm growing this in about, can't remember, that's about a 10 or 12 gallon tote with the bottom cut out. You could definitely actually probably pack in 3 plants into here. The Flaming Jade and the Ember Cayenne are 2 great peppers for your gardens, perfect for containers. great disease resistance, and you can just see the production of both of these plants. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Please check out our YouTube channel. We don't run ads, so you can watch all the garden videos you want without having to sit through ads. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today's profile vegetable is the Pick-a-Bushel cucumber, a 2014 All-America Selections winner. This is a 10 to 12 gallon container. I have 2 plants in there, and you really want 3 things from a container cucumber. You want it to produce quickly, you want it to be prolific, and you want it to be compact. And the Pick-a-Bushel hits all those marks. Let me just show you what's in there. 2 large cucumbers ready to come out. These are perfect for pickling. You can pick them smaller, like when they're back there, or let them get to 4 inches, maybe 6 inches if you want to slice them up. And I just want to show you, you got the 4 down there. Right at the bottom is 1. Straight back through the vine is 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 right there. 6. You can also see all the flowers on here. 7. 2 more back there. 8, 9. Extremely prolific, and it starts producing in about 55 days. You can see all the bees flying in there too. 55 days from germination. This is one of the best cucumbers I have grown in a container, and I missed one. There's another cucumber right back there. I'm going to take out these 2, slice them up, show you what they look like. When you're growing cucumbers in containers, you want to make sure you have an outstanding container mix. You can buy a higher quality mix, and you want something that has a lot of peat moss, coco coir in there, or organic matter that's really going to hold water. As your plants get bigger, they're going to suck the water out of the soil, so you're going to have to water your cucumber plants and your vegetable plants when they start getting to size every day or every other day when the heat of the summer comes. So picking a compact cucumber plant can help you with that. Having the right container mix makes a big difference, and you definitely want a 10 to 12 gallon container. You also want to feed your cucumber plants every 10 to 14 days with a water soluble fertilizer. Pick-a-Bushel cucumber, compact, great tasting, starts to produce in about 55 days from germination, and it's extremely prolific. Keep them fed and producing. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We don't run any ads. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today I want to showcase Prism Kale, a 2016 All-America Selections winner. But before I get to that, let me show you a similar variety. Most kale gets really tall, lots of stalk, and then, you know, spaces in between the leaves. And it's delicious. It does well, except it gets tall. It can fall over. So you need more space. The Prism Kale only gets about 15 inches tall. It produces all season long, spring, summer, and through the fall. The leaves are close together. You don't get a lot of stalk, so they stay nice and compact. Perfect for containers. You can grow 2 in a 5 gallon container. You can grow 1 in a smaller container. You can see that I put them really closely together here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one broke. One tip is if your kale breaks off, just cut it back and it will start to grow new leaves out the side. So just cut it back and it will take care of itself. But you can see the 5 plants that are really there now, just how many leaves are being produced. We're in the 3rd week of July, more leaves coming up, and just look how they form. Really tightly together, so you get lots of production, lots of leaves from a kale plant that's only going to get about 15 inches tall. Absolutely delicious, tender leaves, nice nutty flavor. Please subscribe to our channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. We don't run ads, so you can just watch the garden videos and get back out into your garden. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching, and give the 2016 All-America Selection winner a space in your garden. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. And today I want to spotlight the Roulette Habanero. This is a 2018 All-America Selections winner, and I actually have 2 plants growing in there. You can grow 2 peppers right next to each other. As long as they're in a ground or a large container, they're not going to compete with each other, and you can get twice as much production by growing 2 plants in a single space. The Roulette Habanero has a really cool characteristic. It has no heat. It is not hot in any way, except when you get close to the seeds. It has a little bit of heat, maybe like, I don't know, a fifth of a jalapeno. The outer flesh, the brilliant red flesh of the pepper, just has that great citrus habanero flavor. And why might you want to use this? Well, one, they're about a 1 ounce fruit. They're great for stuffing. If you're making the habanero hot sauces, and you want more of the citrus flavor and less heat, you use 1 hot habanero, but you can go ahead and put in, 8 to a dozen of these into the hot sauce, and you'll get the wonderful citrus flavor, but you're keeping the heat at a minimum. They're beautiful to look at. There's at least, I'd say at least 30 to 40 peppers on these 2 plants. I'm going to do a harvest video of this and attach it to this video. But some of the characteristics, this plant will get about 3.5 feet tall. It stays well contained. Outstanding disease resistance. There are a couple marks on the leaves, and that's only because in my zone, for the last 10 days of September, we've had crazy rain and humidity, and this plant is holding up really, really well. But look at all the brilliant red habaneros in there with very little heat. I like to say no heat, because people would think, well, habaneros are really hot, so if it has any heat at all, it's too hot for me. This is not. You can de-seed it and you're not going to taste any heat whatsoever, but again, it has that great citrus flavor. All right, let me harvest this and just show you what came off of 2 plants. What's cool about this plant is you can literally get 10 to 20 peppers per plant ready at once, and then another wave comes in. I've gotten probably I don't know, maybe 60 including these off of each plant. It's easy to get maybe 100 peppers per plant. They just need a good growing season, so I get these started indoors, put them out in May, and that gives me May, June, July, August, September, a good 5 months of growing in the ground, and it's just wonderful production. I harvested 37 red habaneros off of there. Again, this is the Roulette Hab. Only 1 of them was rotted. Just brilliant red habaneros, about 1 ounce in size, wonderful flavor, and they all, oh, let's call it 38. 1 more. And there's still green habs on there. Very prolific. A 2018 All-America Selections winner. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today's profile vegetable is the 2015 All-America Selection winner, the Roxanne radish. Couple of tips to get radishes that get to a nice size, and the Roxanne are beautiful. Beautiful red, nice and round, good size. Make sure you give them a lot of space, at least 2 inches for any of your radishes, really. I always start them by putting 2 seeds into a hole. You don't want to wait around for something to germinate. Although germination is really high, I had to come back and thin them. But thin them about 3 days after they break the surface. You don't want them competing at all. So as soon as you see 2 seedlings come up, about 3 days later, remove one. And also, do not fertilize these at all. These are just living off of last year's fertilizer, whatever was left in the ground. If you give them nitrogen, you're going to end up with a lot of green leaf, and you're not going to get a beautiful round radish. I planted them over here too. You can just see how well the Roxanne does. If a radish looks like that, we've had rain for the last 5 days. That's because they've absorbed water too quickly. But just look at the size of these radishes. The Roxanne radish is a 2015 All-America Selection winner. Hope it's something you try in your garden. I've been growing it now for 3 years. They're beautiful red radishes. Very easy to grow. Radishes are cool weather crops. You can plant them in the spring and you can plant them in the fall. The Roxanne radish takes about 21 days to mature to this size after germination. And remember, direct sow your radishes. They don't do well as transplants. And again, this is the Roxanne radish, a 2015 All-America Selection winner. And remember, when you buy any All-America Selection winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections, Flowers and Vegetables. Today I want to showcase the 2017 All-America Selections winner, Seychelles pole bean. It's an amazing, highly productive green pole bean. The pods get 5 to 6 inches long. They're stringless, crisp, highly productive. And what does that mean? I'm in Maryland Zone 7. This is my second harvest. There are only 2 plants in here. That's a sunken container. The bottom is cut out, but they grow well in containers of this size. 2 plants are this productive, and you can see how the vines are twisting. What happens is a 7-foot, 9-foot pole bean is hard to trellis all the way up. 1, you can't reach to it, and 2, it's hard to find a pole that long. Once they get to this size and then they start coming out this way, just tuck them back under and you can manage a pole bean to get 7-9 feet, using 6-foot posts. But just look at all this production. Now I'm in Maryland Zone 7, so my first frost really comes usually mid-October. This bean will keep producing until disease or frost comes and gets it. And you can take a look at the leaves. Minor damage. We get spider mites and problems here, but this plant really holds up to insects, to diseases, and it's just extremely, extremely prolific. I highly recommend it for your garden. In fact, I started last year just growing this in a container. Now I have it in 4 different places in my yard. Again, this is the 2017 All-America Selections winner, Seychelles pole bean. And please check out our YouTube channel. We don't run any ads, so you can watch the garden videos you want without having to sit around for ads. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks for watching. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections Flowers and Vegetables. Today I want to highlight 2 pepper plants that are great for containers. The first one is the 2016 All-America Selections winner, Cornito Gallo. Beautiful 6-inch peppers turning a nice yellow orange. These are candy sweet. They almost taste like fruit. I highly recommend them. I have 2 plants growing in here, and you can see how well they're doing. They're compact. They only get 24 inches tall. They're very prolific. You'll get about 25 per plant. On the one over here, I've picked a couple. There are 4 peppers, 3 ready to come off. And as I work my way up, you can see another pepper, and a couple of small ones. The Cornito Gallo 2016 All-America Selections winner, a really impressive sweet pepper that tastes like fruit. The other one I want to show you is the Pretty and Sweet, handfuls of sweet red peppers. Let me walk over to those plants. I'm growing a 2015 All-America Selections winner, Pretty and Sweet, in 2 places. This is my vertical container. 3 peppers left on there because I harvested these last week. They're going to turn green, yellow, and then red. Let me show you what they look like in the ground. These are awesome for containers because they only get 18 inches tall. The Pretty and Sweet pepper is a perfect container pepper. It only gets 18 inches tall. I have 2 plants growing in there. You see all the red peppers on a single plant right now. I harvested the second one. At 18 inches tall, you could easily put 3 of these peppers in a 5-gallon container and have an abundance of 1 inch, 1 ounce red sweet peppers. Extremely sweet. And remember, when you buy an All-America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant, or in this case, in my palm. Thanks for watching. Please check out our YouTube channel. We don't run any ads, so please subscribe and you can watch ad-free garden videos. The Pretty and Sweet and the Cornito Gallo. 2 great sweet peppers for containers. Welcome to our YouTube channel, All-America Selections Flowers and Vegetables. Today I want to showcase 3 All-America Selections winners, the Chef's Choice Red, the Chef's Choice Green, and the Chef's Choice Yellow. The tomato plants are all indeterminate varieties. They're going to get about 5 to 7 feet tall. You're going to get 20 to 30 tomatoes on each plant, and they're going to range in size from 8 to 12 ounces. Now, we've had ridiculous rain here in my garden for the last 10 days. The diseases have come in, fruit cracks, and there's nothing you can really do when you get 1 to 2 inches of rain, every day for consecutive days. The Chef's Choice varieties are resistant to cracking. If they weren't, they would be really, really damaged. I wouldn't even be able to harvest them. And they do really good against disease. These have all been taken care of as I take care of my other tomatoes with sprays and pruning, and they're holding up really, really nicely. Let me show you the different varieties. This is the Chef's Choice Yellow. It's a 2017 All-America Selections winner, and you're going to get nice size yellow-orange tomatoes, and right now I picked a couple off of there actually. There are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's doing really well against the diseases that come into my area, which are leaf spot and early blight. Some cracking on the fruit, and that's only because of the ridiculous rain. Under normal circumstances, you'd have beautiful, round, smooth fruit. This is the Chef's Choice Green, an All-America Selections winner from 2016. You can see the cracking on there again from the fruit, from the rain. I'm going to harvest all these, put them in a nice tomato salad with cucumbers, and just show you how beautiful they are. But we have 6 tomatoes down there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tomatoes forming on here now. And you can see that the green tomatoes, of course, don't crack. They're much firmer. But if you get the rain at the period where they're starting to ripen, you're just going to get cracking on your tomatoes. You can't do anything about that. You're not doing anything wrong. This is a Chef's Choice Red. No cracking on here. These held up really well. Some stretching on there, but they did extremely well with this crazy rain that we had. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've taken 2 off of there. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tomatoes on a plant that's not even 5 feet yet. Excellent disease resistance. They do well against cracking, minus these torrential rains. Let me harvest these, cut them up, show you what they look like, and show you my tomato cucumber salad. Chef's Choice Red, Green, and Yellow. Even with the crazy East Coast weather, our diseases, the Chef's Choice varieties really hold up. Beautiful bowl of cucumber tomato salad. If you're growing in containers, I highly recommend the Chef's Choice Red and Green. You only get about 5 feet tall. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do plenty of garden videos and we don't run any ads. So if you subscribe, you can come get the garden information you need without having to sit through YouTube ads. Thanks for watching.